always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Taylor on the move to his left.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that is incomplete.
The Dolphins hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted.
It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the...
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Burrow.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If you don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Sliding out of the pocket.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Oh,
and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Play action, it's Taylor. He'll buy some time right.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
with career touchdown number 75. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cross.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now here's a throw that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Burrow.
Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now it's Burrow.
Got a man. It's Rodriguez.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
And Burrow going to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 2. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The huddle come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Waddle, the motion man right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. In motion left, Hardman. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Taylor. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. They go play action with Taylor. They'll roll him out right. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd down and 4. Up the middle they go. Cross. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
They go play action now. Taylor.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run on first down. It's Cross. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. I'll repeat that, Charles's defense.
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Taylor out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Avoids him at the 40.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they go play action now. Burrow can't get away, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Burrow looking to pass.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's Burrow.
He will will find his man Chase complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. They'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now a handoff up the middle. Cross. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. In motion left, Hardman. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Achane gets it from the gun.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
73 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and a yard. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he gets it down to the 32.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him. With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Taylor
steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Oh, it was open.
Until I
Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. We're set for a good finish. We pick up the action in the final 2 minutes of the game. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Oh, really?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now Taylor.
Rolling to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty